Şimdi fitoterapide özellikle fenolik
Nowadays, especially, phenolic substances in phytotherapy were shown to be effective on bacteria and viruses by both experimental studies and clinical studies.
dolayısıyla daha önce
So we previously knew that no herbal compound could compete with antibiotics, but not in a race like this. Nevertheless, antibiotics are very effective.
antibiyotikler çok etkili.
However, when you regard in terms of their mechanisms of action, for example, they break the communication of bacteria with each other.
Koparıyor. Ne oldu o zaman? Bak,
What happened then? Bacteria cannot reproduce as they cannot communicate. Or, when you say viruses, it prevents them from clinging to the cell.
tutulmasını engelliyor.
It prevents them from entering the cell, and it prevents new viruses from being reproduced inside the cell, becoming free and infecting other cells.
Hale geçip diğer hücreleri
Therefore, the effectiveness of phytotherapy in this regard has become much more important,
terapinin bu konuda etkinliği
because polyphenolic substances do not harm our body.
fenolik maddeler vücudumuzda
Because polyphenolic substances are substances that are embedded in all our foods as well. Actually, this is a pastille, an extract containing pomegranate fruit peel,
içeren bir ekstrak.
a standard extract lozenge. Previously, a clinical study was conducted on humans, on COVID-positive patients,
Covid pozitif hastalar üzerinde
and when it was used for 3 days, it killed COVID on such patients at a rate of 91%.
bu Covid'i öldürmüştü bu.
Of course, it's being conducted in Turkey for the first time, and in this case, its effect on the virus, on COVID, by an internationally accredited institution.
Covid üzerindeki
Certainly, the significance of such subject at this stage, we wonder if it damages the normal cell, normal human cell. It was checked as well, and at the proper dilution, it has been shown to cause no damage to the cell. On the other hand, when COVID is added, that is to say, the statement of the researchers there is as follows. We could say that it is one of the best among the many products we have tried, that it kills the COVID without harming the cell.
içerisi
Its ingredient is polyphenols rich. In other words, there are catechins, catechin group components, ellagic acid group compounds in the pomegranate, especially punicalagins.
polifenoller var. Sonra zencefil
Additionally, there is ginger. It as well carries phenolic substance like gingerols.
de zerdeçal
And there's also turmeric. It is also famous. Here you are, the curcumin. Now everybody knows.
yapılan bir yine
And there's one more clinical study done in particular.
bunları tek başına teker teker
When you apply them to substances individually, while a total inhibition of 42% ensures a suppression on bacteria,
sağlarken baskılanma
when they are gathered all, which is also registered by the European Patent Office, the protection goes up to 84%.
84'e çıkıyor.
So it increases twofold. And there's also an antimicrobial in our mouth, the lysosome, a component in our natural saliva that kills germs.
Tükürüğümüzde bileşen vardır. Lizozit
It increases its amount 5-fold as well.
arttırıyor.
So we are talking that only the COVID is on the agenda now, but it is important to get protection against all viral and bacterial infections.
Da önemli.
The way I use it is as follows. If I come into contact with somebody during the day, I take one in my mouth at night after brushing my teeth.
Bir tane sabaha kadar
It remains there until the morning. It will not cause tooth decay either, because there is no sugar in the lozenge.
yok ve
And it also kills bacteria that cause tooth decay. And that's shown as well.
esasında
Now, actually, you know, families are wondering about it,
merak ediyor ama
but I look outside. I always look around at our side. All children are in the playground or elsewhere, mouth to mouth, nose to nose.
ağız ağız.
But when it comes to school, everybody says, what if I don't send my child to school for a month or something like that?
Burada tedbirini
In fact, what is the point?
mesafe
I think that by taking precautions here, the important thing is masks, distance, hygiene. These types of dangers can be eliminated by using these lozenges as well, because the opening of schools is extremely important. This is not only primary, secondary, and high schools, it is extremely important for universities. Now, as it can be seen here, at the proper dilution, it was demonstrated it did not harm the virocell used in the experiment in any way. However, it is revealed that when it is placed on the cell together with the COVID cell, it kills the COVID cell.